Hi everyone. Um, so I wanted to come back and do a video again because it's been a while, and I just wanted to do a little bit of a recap or like what's going on in my life because I've been a little bit off from social media, and if I would have summarized this year 2020, it would be wow. It's been a real roller coaster, and um, both the ups and downs has been a real adventure and a big learning. I can see like life is a kind of a playground or a school. You can say like a school, a learning ground, because when you get aware of yourself and the universe and how it all, like how energy works, you think you are in control of your life, but you aren't. In some way you are, because you have a free choice to expand, and you have a free choice to make different choices than you have done before. And you are free to choose how to react, but you have to be self-aware. And ever since last year, when I was beginning my awakening, I was starting to learn more about like the law of attraction and to be self-aware and present. And in the beginning of the year, because I was burned out at my job, it was like a year ago, I think. No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. And then in 2019, I started to do meditations. I learned about our energy body, the chakras, and all of that stuff. And I was really digging deep into the, because I wasn't a spiritual person before that, but I was really getting more and more interested in that kind of stuff because it resonated with me. It feels like I was drawn to it. And all of 2019, I was really digging deep into myself. I've done a lot of, I was being aware of shadow work, and therefore I really deep dived into my humanness and into a lot of past memories that I needed to heal. And it's been a real ride after that. And then a year ago, I felt, after my Bali trip, I felt really, really good. I felt really in tune with life, in tune with myself, and I was really happy. And I thought that everything was going to change because I felt really nice, like really happy. And the rest of the 2019, I felt really playful and so alive. So that's when I started, wanted to be, I started my life coach studies and my business, because I felt really called to like serve humanity and to share my knowledge that I have gathered all of my 2019 journey. And I thought that I was done with my self-work, but I wasn't. I thought I was, but I thought it was the ego like tricking me into believing that I was done with my healing, that I was, yes, now Susanna, you are perfectly happy and you are done with the healing, and now you can just go on, live your life happily ever after. And I have learned in this year, 2020, that was not the case. I thought I was woke, if you can say that. I thought that I have found the missing pieces in my life, and now I was whole. And we are always whole and perfect as we are, but we don't know it yet. And then in 2020, I started a new awakening journey. And my awakening was really skyrocketing. It was a massive shift when the coronavirus came to... Oh, maybe you're not allowed to say that in the video, but whatever. When all these shifts started to happen this spring, also I was shifting along with the collective. I was shifting along with all the shifts that was going on in the world. And it felt like it was my soul like calling to me, like, it's time for you to shift, and you have to move into another way of being, and you have to go through some... I didn't know it at the time, but I was going through something that is calling a spiritual emergency. It actually has a name for it, and it's a woman called Christina Lopez that has a perfect description of this spiritual emergency thing. So if I can link it, I will link it, because she is explaining it so much better. So that was kind of rough. A lot of healing was like a lot of energy was passing through me. So the healing, like I had a Kundalini awakening, or actually I had the Kundalini awakening last year, but the Kundalini was really exploding in my energy system. So that a lot of old energies like anger issues and sadness and depression, or sadness, depression is just a state of being. It's not a emotion. But all of this emotion was starting to pass through me, and as my energy was shifting, because when we are shifting something inside of us, our external reality has to shift along with it. And I had to quit my job. I had to leave all the things that I thought was me, or that I had to... all things that I had to leave was something I needed to leave, because there was a shift inside of me that didn't resonate with the external anymore. So I had to shift job, I have to shift city. I moved to my parents because I didn't have the money anymore. I was losing everything. I felt alone because I quit a job that I loved, but I wasn't in all of these energy shifts and all of these emotions and all of this everything that was going on within me. I couldn't really handle my reality anymore, because I couldn't be myself. And these energy shifts needed to happen. So that was pretty rough. So I stood there without money, saying goodbye to my old self, saying goodbye to the job that I loved, to my friends that I needed to leave, to my city, or a city, it's not my city, a city that I really loved and enjoying to live in. I was leaving it all, and that was such a massive shift that I was going into I was split in two, you can say that, because I was happy in one way, that I felt that something needed to happen and I needed a new start. But something inside of me was also grieving that I was leaving something behind, that was me. And to make this shorter so I can leave it on Instagram, I started a process of healing all of this year. Like all summer, all of this year has been in and out of a low state of being with sadness and grief, when I take a little bit more off from social media, and then I get more of this higher states of consciousness as a being, where I feel more joy and love, and then I get productive. But this autumn, a lot of things that has happened, and I can take that in another video, but I have found a partner that I love so much, and it was out of the blue. Nothing I would expected ever to happen in this town, because I was ready to move again. So then I had to switch my thinking, because I thought that I was in control of my future, but the universe had a different plan for me. So now I have moved out of my parents' house, and now I live in the woods with my partner. And it was really, I've been so thankful and grateful for my parents that I had a chance to live there, because not all of the people who are losing jobs and money have somewhere to go. So I'm really, really thankful for that. And that we have friends that is renting this beautiful house for us in the woods, because I really feel comfort right now in the woods. It's a more calm place to be in, because my energy is starting to be more balanced, but it's still shifting. So it's nice for me to have this calmness in the nature. But so I don't know what is happening from day to day, but I'm going to listen to myself and to my own energy, and I am always going to do videos and post when I feel like I need to share something that is going to be in your favor, and that is going to help people to see that we are perfect, and how we can love ourselves, accept ourselves, and how we can move forward when we are feeling stuck in life, and when we are not trusting in the universe way of saying that everything is going to be all right. Always. But we have to believe. So that is all I have to say right now. I have to end this video because it's 50 minutes, but I love you guys, and I hope you are taking care of yourselves, and have a good day. Bye.